Hello, House of Prayer family. This is Sharon, and I'm here to tell you about the gifts of the Spirit, and there are conditions to it. This was given to Bertha Dudde on April the 18th, 1955. The gifts of the Spirit are bestowed upon every person who sincerely strives for them. They cannot be given to them. They have to be acquired by complying with the commandment of love for God and one's neighbor, by living a life in accordance with my will. For as soon as my will is done, the person will be living in my eternal order, and then light and strength will permeate him as in the beginning. Since he was created in my eternal order, in perfection, that is, as being with the same nature as mine, the Spirit permeated the being, and my spirit will permeate it again as soon as it enters my eternal order as a human being once more. The fact that my spirit will never be able to work in a person who lives outside of my eternal order, that he will therefore never be able to demonstrate the gifts of the Spirit, must be completely understandable to you. That is why every word reception also requires the working of my Spirit in the human being. For to receive my word means to be instructed in absolute truth, to know about everything, which makes my nature understandable to you humans, to know about the reason and cause, the purpose and aim of my reign and activity, and of everything that is visible to you. To be instructed in the truth means to be guided into realization, which you once possessed but lost due to your own fault. Hence, this initiation into the truth through my Spirit, through my word, is a present, a gift which I convey to everyone who voluntarily attains a degree of maturity, as this is the condition for the granting of spiritual gifts. Each one of you is able to acquire them. No one will be excluded. However, they cannot be obtained by someone who does nothing to contribute towards it, who does not shape his nature into love, which alone enables the dormant spirit within him to establish a connection with the Father Spirit, so that I myself can then work in him through my Spirit. Therefore, it allows that a connection with me must always be established, and that this requires conscious striving towards me. Anyone who thus makes contact with me myself has already voluntarily taken a step into my kingdom. He hath relinquished his resistance to me, and completely turned his will towards me, and his share therefore has to be light and strength, which are offered to him from my kingdom. The human being can enter my kingdom unhindered at all times if I am his goal, but he will not be granted admission as long as I am still excluded from his thoughts and aspirations. However, in that case, he can be led by my adversary to his realm, who will make him believe that he arrived at the right goal, who will also know exactly what the human being is striving for, and who will give him what he is looking for according to his desire. This applies to people who thirst for knowledge, yet not for the sake of pure truth, but for their own advantage, who want to know in order to be important, and not in order to testify to me and on my behalf. They too will receive, but not from the one who opposes the truth. Because he opposes me, true gifts of the Spirit will only be received by an earthly child which is utterly devoted to me, which therefore also knows the full truth, since it will request it from me myself, and which therefore also clearly recognizes what is error and what is truth, whose desire for truth prevents my adversary from gaining entry, because he identifies a connection between the earthly child and me as a brightly shining ray, which he avoids as to not be touched by it himself. But when he finds a mission due to congenial thinking and striving, he will cause all the more damage, for he will always make an effort to be obscure the light which shows people the right path. He will always work against me, yet hide his true face before a mask, for it is the time of the end, and he knows that he doesn't have much time left. Amen. Scriptures are John 14:15 through 17. If you love me, keep my commands, and I will ask the Father, for he will give you another advocate to help you and be with you forever, the Spirit of truth. The world cannot accept him because it neither sees him nor knows him, but you know him, for he lives with you and will be in you. John 16:13 through 15. But when he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you into all the truth. He will not speak on his own. He will speak only what he hears, and he will tell you what is yet to come. He will glorify me, because it is from me, and that he will receive what he will make known to him. All that belongs to the Father is mine. That is why I said the Spirit will receive from me and what he will make known to you. Amen.